Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, on the Bitcoin chart, we can see that the price actually reacted exactly at the 38.2 retracement level. So this is obviously still this corrective pattern that we're tracking. Not much else going on really, so it makes sense here to focus on the shorter time frame. We're still dealing with this corrective pattern, which I labeled as an ABC structure, right? So we're obviously in this wave 4, that's the idea, in this wave 4 correction, which started on the 13th of March. We had this A wave to the downside, which bottomed on the 20th of March, around $60,850. Then we've seen the expected B wave corrective bounce, and the C wave to the downside should or could follow next. However, the B wave is probably not quite finished, at least that's my interpretation. The B wave should itself be an ABC structure as highlighted here in the yellow wave count. And if we zoom in, expectations are currently for the C wave to develop one more high. That's possible. I explained yesterday at length that the minimum requirements are already complete, and I possibly can already, as you can see here on the screen, count 5 waves to the upside completed. In this case, we would have seen a top already, but I will not confirm that until we break below support. So whenever we have a top in place, I need to see, from an Elliott Wave point of view, a sort of a break below support to then confirm that a top is in. The nature of the decline and the way the rally was, it looks more like a internal B wave within wave 4 here, within this small wave 4. So therefore, my preferred scenario is that we get one more high, but again, I could be wrong with that. It's that's the idea, but the support area worked already. So the idea was that if this is the case, and if my interpretation is correct, we should see a reaction to that orange micro support area, which is defined between 69,614 and 66,678. And the 38.2 fib level, if you are familiar with Elliott Wave, then you might remember that the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement is typically the ideal target for such a fourth wave. And from there, a fifth wave rally could occur. And my idea would be, or my view is, that's just what the Fibonacci extension targets suggest, is that if we get one more high, it should take us to 73 or even 75K in this fifth wave there. Yeah, so that would be they are the next levels to watch. But you can see that Bitcoin is starting to struggle clearly. Okay, so we've had this rally with which is a third wave rally within the C wave of wave B. And these are typically the strongest elements, the third wave. Then the fourth wave is typically a bit messy. That's exactly what it's done. And then the fifth wave, that's the struggle. That's sort of the icing on the cake. We're already in the target area. Remember, this target area for wave C that I gave you is obviously a little bit broad, but they are the standard targets for a C wave. And then we use the Fibonacci, not the Fibonacci levels, but the wave counts to identify when this upside structure could be complete. And yeah, it could be complete, and the risk or the probabilities for that definitely have increased. But it's not that, I'm very confident it's completed. Due to the structures, looking at microstructures, structures are often more important than the Fibonacci targets. So when I see a C wave, and it only has 3 waves, even though it might be extended, it would still technically suggest that we get one more high, and that's also what I'm looking for here. So as long as it obviously hasn't broken above yesterday's high, which was at 71,715 pretty much, I can't confirm that the fifth wave is unfolding, but it's not about, confirming it from a trading point of view. I mean, that's what the boxes are for, right? From an analysis point of view, yeah, I need to see a break above this high. But to be honest, the way this wave is unfolding and going, I would really like it to now be in the fifth wave, and I would like it to avoid another break below yesterday's low, because then it will get very protracted, this wave 4. And if we make one more low, even though we hold support, that doesn't really look like a wave 4 anymore then, to be honest. Could be something different. It could morph. I mean, corrections always transform and morph. I showed you yesterday on the Ethereum chart a WXY pattern, which is a possibility here that we say W, X, Y, and then this is an A, would be a B wave and a C wave. That's another way how this could, or how Bitcoin could extend this correction, but that's not a high probability scenario. So let's see if it can hold yesterday's low. And it looks as if the fifth wave might have started, but I just need a break above that high from yesterday to confirm that we are indeed in the fifth wave. And then once we get that next high, I think it's time to be very much on the side of caution, because that next high could indeed be like the last, let's say the last high in this structure, okay? I will still, though, if we get that one more high, if I have, if I see it, because sometimes things happen very quickly in crypto, I will still provide a support area for the white count for a wave 4, because it could be something more bullish. It could be a diagonal pattern. So if this move up is now very, very aggressive, and let's say it reaches, let's say it gets up to 78K, so then we're dealing possibly here with an A, B, C structure. That would be a possibility, but for now, there's no reason to really focus on that. It's just a potential that's there. I focus on yellow. This move up doesn't have anything impulsive. It rather looks like a corrective rally. So yeah, that's if things go well. I mean, maybe we see a top today. We'll see. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.